We don't want fake peace. We want people to experience real peace that only comes from the Lord Jesus Christ. Because right now, we don't have civil war in the country, but we still have war inside.
So Cambodia is a country that has a high poverty rate. And in our context of America, we have poverty, and it's very real. But when you go to a third world country that isn't developed, it's very different. If you can't think about tomorrow, if you can't think about next week because you're too hungry or you can't take care of your family today, then how can you even think about tomorrow?
3 years ago, one of the ladies, she have 4 children, and then she want to sell one baby to me. If you take my baby, you just give me $500 US. So and I said no, and she told me that her husband need the money.
You have to make decisions that you never want to make just to survive the day.
Human trafficking is a $150 billion industry. That means that the income from this brings in more than the 5 top companies of Fortune 500.
So when you hear all of the numbers about human trafficking and you hear all of the statistics, it can be a little bit foreign.
It's almost one of those things that so violates the mindset of Westerners that we can't imagine in this day and time that we live in 2020 that there would actually be people that would sell other people. It's hard to think about, and then at the same time I think it's something we don't want to think about.
We see people at risk in these communities who are vulnerable because they have no jobs, because they aren't aware of the signs of traffickers. These are the people that become vulnerable for human trafficking.
They live in the slum, they live in the poor area, not because their brain is poor. They are so smart, but they need somebody to give them the opportunity to achieve the potential that they have.
Over the early years in doing our due diligence, we identified several vulnerabilities, and out of that, we were able to develop what we call our Thrive model, which specifically targets these vulnerabilities that we were seeing over and over again.
We believe in a world where people never own the heartbreaking story of human trafficking. We do that through a community development model called Thrive. Thrive stands for trafficking awareness, healthcare, restoration through Christ, income generation, vocational training, and education.
Over the years, we've seen that our community development model, Thrive, is truly working. If you talk to the individuals, they know who they are, they know their self-worth, they're encouraging others to also get involved. We've seen migration rates decrease. Those children who are going to school, they're showing up each day, and if they're not, the teachers are actually able to contact their families and figure out what it is that's going wrong and what needs to change to make sure that they're empowered and equipped to make a better life for themselves.
As a pastor, as a missionary, we want more. Education is just part, job creation is just part, but more importantly, we are passionate with the transformation of people, and that's restoring them back to God.
I see a lot of children, a lot of parents, and they come to church. When they're worshiping, you see their smile, and then you will have like a mixture of emotion. So God, thank you for bringing them. When they move from a dark place, come into a light place, it's like, wow. And that really give me a big passion to continue on.